February is a very cultural month here in Slovenia. It all starts on February 8th, when we celebrate our most famous poet whose poem was made into our national anthem. Every year there is a fair downtown to commemorate his life's work. When he wasn't in the capital, his residence was here in Kranj, in a beautiful house owned by a wealthy merchant. This house is now a small museum and you can go see everything he left behind there. There's usually quite a crowd as there's a market on the promenade where people sell their handmade goods, homemade food, and antiques. The poet lived in the 19th century, so in accordance with that, old trades are introduced where the younger generation can learn about history. I especially love the smithy and the old printing press, where you can get your own print of a poem written by the poet. When we grew tired of the crowd, we went to a quieter street where they had a quite interesting exhibition of optical illusions, and I learned about a famous 19th century photographer who invented glass photography. However, he failed to assure himself the title, as the French kind of beat him to it. It kind of shows how humble Slovenian people are, that simply posting an article about it in the local newspaper was enough for him until someone reminded him that it would be a good idea to verify this invention and put his name to it. After February 8th comes a celebration called Pust, which dates back to pagan times. Slovenia is rich in folklore, and after all these years, those same traditions never faded away. Pust used to be about meat fasting before Easter, but is now first and foremost a carnival where people dress into different characters in order to scare away winter. The most famous and impressive characters are the kurenti. These enormous masks are made of sheepskin, feathers, and cowbells, and are crafted and painted by hand. They dance around, ringing their bells in order to scare away winter. This could be considered our Halloween, as Halloween isn't really celebrated in our country, although we do all enjoy a bit of trick-or-treat. It's traditional to eat doughnuts during this celebration, so I was on the hunt for some specialty sourdough doughnuts. I just got back from town because today there was a carnival going on, which is a tradition in Slovenia, and it's supposed to chase away winter, and it's traditional to eat doughnuts this time of year. So I went to pick up some donuts, and they're very special donuts because they're actually sourdough donuts from a very popular sourdough bakery here. And I was really hoping I would get some because they get sold out so quickly, and I actually got some today. I'm gonna open the boxes and see what's inside. Oh, I can't wait to try these. Delicious. Best decision ever. One day Tina and I went for one of our favorite hikes, and I loved that every time we were there, it was a different season, so it never looked the same. The weather wasn't the best and we got soaked midway through, but as we went a little higher, it started snowing, and by the time we arrived at the lodge, it felt like true winter again.
Hello! Nusha and I are headed to a ceramics workshop today. Yeah, Nusha was just like, do you wanna go to a workshop with me? And I was like, I guess, yeah. So that's what we're doing today. I hope I can film inside and document a little bit what we're gonna do. I have no idea. Hopefully a mug or something, that would be cool. What would you like to make? Yeah, Nusha would also like a mug, so fingers crossed. From the ceramics workshop, and it was actually really fun. I forgot how fun it was to just sit down and create, with no expectations. Yeah, I haven't worked with clay in so long. I think the last time I did anything like that was back in high school, so a long time ago. And I really enjoyed it. Like, I didn't have any expectations or plans or anything like that. Some people came really prepared. They had like reference photos of what they wanted to make and had a plan and everything. I was just like, I'm gonna show up and try to make something. So I decided to make a mug, and I've been watching some Instagram videos of some ceramics creators, and I kind of remembered the techniques that they used, so I tried to mimic that, and I actually like how my project turned out. I think it's gonna be a functional mug. I'm hoping it won't get destroyed in the firing process, and we're gonna get them sometime at the end of this month, and I'm really excited. I hope my mug will be something I can use, but anyway, I had a nice time. It was fun, and yeah, thank you, Nusha, for signing us up for this little workshop, because I would never have thought to do something like that, and it was actually very enjoyable and a fun activity to do with friends. So you know, there's an idea for you. If you want to be creative, sign up for a workshop. It's fun. I'm having a little bit of a late start today because it's Sunday and I'm just taking it easy, not going anywhere. I might go outside and check on my raspberries because I was a bit lazy in autumn and I didn't cut them down, which isn't the best, but I can do it now, and yeah, I think it should be fine. Soon I'll be ordering my seeds and I can't wait for that. I've already made like a list of all the seeds I want to order. And I want to order a polytunnel as well, something a bit more sturdy than the last year's greenhouse that I had, which was blown away by a heavy wind that we had, if you remember. So I'm not buying something like that this year. My partner's parents have a greenhouse or a polytunnel. It's a good quality one and it's had some good reviews and it's actually not that expensive. So I think I'm gonna just buy the same one but just in a bigger size. And yeah, slowly start to plan out my garden for this year because that's really my goal, you know. I wanted to start a garden last year, but yeah, it kind of all got postponed with my trip to Iceland and then the weather was insane, so it kind of fell apart and I was too late to plant anything substantial. So I'm just getting ready a little bit to kind of look a little bit more put together, I guess. I don't use much makeup because I don't like the way it looks, because I don't recognize myself if I have too much makeup on, so I just use a little bit of concealer and brush out my brows with this clear gel so they kind of stay in place. And I also do the same with my eyelashes. So yesterday I tried out a thing. I wanted to recreate like a natural lip tint or blush that I saw one person selling, and it said that it was made from iron oxide pigment, and I looked it up and I bought some iron oxide and I tried to make this lip balm or blush yesterday, and I actually was successful, although the first batch that I made, which is this one, is super pigmented, like really pigmented. You don't need a huge amount of it. And I also made another batch that is a bit less pigmented, so I want to show you how it looks because I think it's really nice. Iron oxide will give you like the most beautiful shade, and I mixed a bit of red iron oxide and brown iron oxide, so it's so fun. And it's just like simple and natural. I just used like coconut butter and beeswax and just the pigment, so that's all the ingredients that I put inside. It turned out really nicely, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this one on my cheeks. Just a tiny bit. You can see that it gives off a lot of color, so I really don't need much. I just wanted something like to give me a bit of color and that I can, you know, just put on quickly in the morning and not really worry about it. So I guess this project was successful. I don't know how it shows up on the camera, but in real life it's really nice. So on the lips I'm gonna try to use this less pigmented one and see how it looks. Yeah, it's really nice. It gives like a tiny bit of like this really natural color, like it really just accentuates your lips. It kind of looks orange because of the filter on my camera, but in real life it's a really nice shade. So yeah, this is all I really do for makeup. I'm not really a makeup person. I was when I was younger, but nowadays I'm just like not too concerned with that. I just want things to look natural, so I'm now curling my eyelashes, and because of that gel that I put on, they stay curled like this the whole day. That's it. That's it. That's all I do. I think it looks nice. Not too much. I also wanted to say quickly, just thank you. And, you know, I wanted to express my gratitude to all of you because I feel like my channel has finally become like this little community, and just reading your comments is so heartwarming, and you are all so nice. It genuinely brings tears to my eyes when I read some of your comments, because yeah, it's just the nicest thing. So thank you. You really make my day, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And the other day, like, I got this realization, like 400 is not a huge number in regards to subscriptions on YouTube, but when I kind of thought about how many people is 400 people and envisioned everybody being like in front of me, I just realized that 400 is quite a substantial number. So thank you so much. And yeah, I just hope this community keeps on growing and that I can share, you know, more of my life and more of the beauty that is all around me here in Slovenia, and yeah, that you'll tag along. So thank you again so much. I'm gonna go eat lunch now and check on my garden.